It's been voted best in the series, sold nearly 7 million copies worldwide, and was the most anticipated game of 1997. Tomb Raider 2, in my opinion, soared above and beyond Tomb Raider 1. Let's take a look at the game now. So what's Lara up to this time? She's tracking down the Dagger of Zion, an artifact rumored to give whoever possesses it the power of the dragon. To keep things interesting, a cult called the Fiaminera is also after it, which keeps gameplay interesting and exciting. Before you begin your adventure, you might want to visit Lara's mansion, as it has had some major renovations. We can now venture outside of her house and explore the mansion grounds. A timed assault course located behind the house is a great way to practice and improve your skills. Inside Lara's home, the boxes have been put away and we're introduced to her faithful butler, Winston. He is hilarious. He farts and makes weird noises, all while accompanying you as you maneuver around her mansion. Lara has a massive kitchen, and we all know how much fun it is to lock Winston in the freezer. Her gym has been converted to a huge ballroom, and her pool has been upgraded as well with a diving board. A great place to practice your swan dive. Lara also has a massive hedge maze outside, and a button at the end will open a door in her mansion, allowing you to visit the basement and look at all of her artifacts and treasure. The first section of the game takes place at the Great Wall and in Venice, and includes 4 levels. The Great Wall is an excellent way to start the game, as it is filled with tons of exploration and climbing, a great way to warm up before your adventure really begins. A couple of tigers make an appearance, and they're vicious and incredibly fast. The graphics are gorgeous, and the scenery is reminiscent of Tomb Raider 1's. Lara's look has been updated, and she looks better than ever, not to mention it's nice to finally see her hair down in a braided ponytail. Furthermore, we now have a new item available, flares. They are perfect for adding extra light in dark areas and definitely a great addition to the game. Tomb Raider 2 wastes no time getting to the traps, and this time they've been upgraded. Early on in the first level, we come across spikes, moving spike walls, flying discs, slicing blades, breakaway floors, and rolling blades. This is an excellent way to begin the game, as it keeps you on your toes and your excitement high for future traps. And I will admit, I skewered poor Lara so many times the first time I played. Great traps, and if you end up dying, you're that much more determined to try again. Something I noticed about the Tomb Raider games, you get so motivated to continue, and you will keep trying until you can pass whatever you're stuck on. The second level, Venice, brings a nice change of scenery. It's filled with bright colors, water, and gorgeous buildings. We are immediately met with 3 new types of baddies, so you won't get to enjoy the scenery until they're taken care of. This level has incredible music throughout, as well as the rest of the game, composed by Nathan McCree. During this level, we also get our hands on the very first vehicle in the series, the speedboat. This brings gameplay to a whole new level and is an incredibly fun way to explore the rest of the level. This level was great. It was huge, you could explore it virtually in any order you wanted, and was a nice change from a caves type setting. The timed door with the clock at the end is classic. It took me so many tries to get it right, but it almost didn't matter. I had so much fun driving the boat I really didn't mind. It was a great challenge, and this level is what exploration is all about. The third level, Bartoli's Hideout, featured nasty rats, Doberman, and tons of baddies with bats and guns. With so many of them on the prowl, I always kept my guns out in case they should pop around a corner suddenly. This is another fantastic level with excellent level design. Once you realize you have to give up the speedboat, you can dock in front of the cult's doors and begin exploring. The level is full of great challenges, avoiding slicing blades, taking care of the baddies, and figuring out how to maneuver about the building. My favorite part of this level is the room with the chandeliers. You have to jump from each one to make your way higher in the room, and then use the various switches to raise or lower the chandeliers to ultimately grab the key you're after. It's a basic puzzle, but tons of fun, especially if you miss and poor Lara splats to the ground. Another awesome part was blowing up a building to be able to continue. The fourth level in this section is the Opera House. We begin the level after sliding our way out of Bartoli's Hideout, so we can expect more baddies for sure. Several structures await your exploration, and you will have to find switches and keys to make your way further into the level. You will come across another new type of trap, razor-sharp shards, which you will have to walk through very carefully if you want to make it past them. If you accidentally run or jump onto them, Lara will make a horrible sound that I swear will haunt you. Another fun challenge was running across the breakaway tiles high above the ground. I hope you've been practicing on Lara's assault course. Your running jumps and standing jumps have to be perfect. The opera house itself is huge, and as soon as you enter, you'll be itching to explore every inch of it. Luckily for us, there's traps everywhere, rolling boulders, falling sandbags, and sharp fans. You'll need to get the elevator working again and figure out a way to open the doors on the stage to finish the level. Save ammo for the end. A new baddie with even bigger guns makes an appearance along with a few friends. Uzis or the automatic pistols will work best here. Once they're down, you can board the awaiting airplane. The second section of the game is situated in and around an offshore rig and is made up of 6 levels. After Lara sneaks onto the airplane, she gets caught and receives a nasty blow to the head. When she wakes up, the level begins, and to our dismay, learn all of our items and weapons have been taken away. This isn't the first time this concept has been used. It was done in Natla's Mines from Tomb Raider 1 as well, and it leaves you feeling very vulnerable. After you figure out how to escape the room you've been locked in, you're nowhere near being home free just yet. A blaring siren goes off, and 2 baddies come in for the kill. This is a fantastic level as it possesses so many great qualities. It has tons of action, adrenaline moments, and new baddies. The puzzles were tons of fun, and I enjoyed collecting various pass cards to make my way through the level. The different pass card levels made you feel like you were really getting deeper into the rig, and it was a relief to gather most of our lost weapons before the level ended. Diving area, the following level, is a great continuation of the rig style. Have I mentioned how great the sound effects are? Chains, equipment, water, it's fantastic. If you're thinking a rig might be boring for Lara to explore, you're in for a surprise as there are tons of new traps. Huge fans that will slice up Lara in seconds, moving crates, toxic waste, saws, burners, and spinning blades will keep you on your toes as you progress through the level. Lara makes her first wardrobe change at the end of the level, opting for a solo wetsuit. The following level, 40 Fathoms, is one of my favorites for a few reasons. First, after we get to feast our eyes on an absolutely gorgeous movie, we are literally dumped somewhere in the ocean. Our air supply is quickly diminishing, and a huge great white shark is on the move. I remember my first attempt at this level involved something like swimming upwards thinking I'd get some air. Nope, dead. Second attempt, I found the trail of garbage but missed the opening of the boat. Dead. Third time is always a charm, and not only did I make it into the boat, I finally killed that shark. This level, if not already obvious, brings about a ton of challenges. One section is filled with timed runs and gorgeous blue hues from inside of the ship. There are fire burners you have to extinguish, timed of course, underwater swims, and baddies. The first time I played, I was right at the end of the level, and I had run out of harpoons and medpacks. So for over a week, I tried to swim past the diver and kill the 2 baddies at the end, but it just wasn't working. Died over and over. So instead of restarting the level, I was determined to do it this way, and after a week, I finally got it.